Hi everybody, how are you today? It's Tuesday. This is the day that I usually do my Facebook Live, and today it's going to be a premiere. Instead of me being here live, it's going to show to you as a premiere live. I have a meeting with my team today at 5:30, and it takes me about 10-15 minutes to drive there, so I thought I can check in and see if anyone's making comments. After I get to the restaurant, or right before. So I didn't want to push my luck. So today is Tuesday. Been kind of a rough week for me. I had a really great event on Saturday, was looking so forward to it, for our quarterly Kansas demonstrators. It's called Hearts of Oz. My team was going to be there. I was going to do a demonstration, and I ended up with a horrible migraine. It came out of the blue, and anyone who's ever had migraines are not just a headache. They mess with your thought process, and mine truly mess with my thought process. They're more than just pain. As a matter of fact, a lot of times that's how mine hit me first. They make me nauseous, they make my head all fuzzy, and that's exactly what that one did. I got up there, I felt like maybe I wasn't a rambling idiot, but I truly felt like I was a rambling idiot. I just stumbled and couldn't get across what I wanted to say. I just felt like a dingbat. So whatever, it's over. I can't do nothing about it. So whatever. But move on. I had a great day. Other than that, my teammate Juanita brought me home, so I just went to bed and slept it off, and actually have slept for the last 2 days. Essentially laid in bed, binging Netflix, and just laying around. It's all you can do. You just have to ride the wave. I feel better today, except that my back hurts from laying in bed for 3 days. But it is how it is. Thank God for Imitrex and the countless other things that I take, so etc. So today I want to do a little bit different project. While I was at the Hearts of Oz meeting, we were grouped in tables of 4 for social distancing. All the tables are spread apart, and you only sit with 4 people. But the gal there reminded me about scrapbooking. She's a big scrapbooker. We have 12 by 12 paper in color families. You can get it in 12 color families. We don't have the sheets anymore, the sleeves, but you can get them online at Amazon. So, but I do scrapbook some, not as much as I used to, and my daughter reminds me all the time that we have a ton of pictures that need scrapbooked. So I was like, I really need to do some scrapbooking. And right now my Wales class is online. It is available right now. And so I have the whale stamp set out for making that class, and I have a ton of beach themed pictures that need scrapbooked. I was looking for my SeaWorld ones. I know I have them somewhere, but I couldn't find them. But I do still have a ton of beach pictures from when my son was in San Diego. So I pulled some of those out and thought I might as well just scrapbook those. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. And I have some of it started just to try to cut down, but we're going to put together 2 pages. I'm going to, we'll just see how it works out. I got some of it started, some of it not, so we're going to give it a go. Okay. So I'm using, for my base, I'm going to use this Whisper White 12 by 12 paper, and I buy mine in this package. You get 12 sheets, and I use this a lot for my bases, like inside dark cardstock, and I will actually cut this up into 4 by 5 1/4, a whole package at a time, and I keep a pile next to on my markers, actually, just so I can have it as card bases. So I have like 3 packages of this right now, just this card base, these 12 by 12s. So I'm just going to grab 2. I have 2 out here, and I know that I want this to be the base of my scrapbook page. And then I have already taken my Seaside Seabed 3D embossing folder, which is a 6x6, and I've taken balmy blue, and I took a 5.5 by 6, and I took 2 of them, so, and I embossed it, and I'm going to put that over the bottom of 2 of these. So I know that that's going to go across the bottom here. So I've already envisioned, I don't know what else I'm going to do, but I know that that is going to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and put and I did 2 of these at the same time, and so when I do that, when I run 2 pieces of cardstock in my embossing folder, you can tell one, the texture is just a little bit different, so I want to make sure that I have that on the same sheet, just because it's going to look a little bit, this is going to give me a line here, so I'm probably going to have to cover that line up with something, so we'll figure out something to put that in. And I'm using the Seal Plus here on this embossing folder just because it is stickier and it will hold down. But I'm not like doing a big strip, I'm just doing little strips. So, alright, so we know that's going to be the bottom. Now, I have some of the pictures, since this is going to be, I got some of them with that already, and I know I have some more here. Now, I'm almost out of balmy blue paper, so I used some of the scraps that I had for those, and then I got Just Jade, and I got some Calypso Coral out here, so, because I'm using some Calypso Coral, so, and I just trimmed these pictures down. I'm hoping I can get them all on here. I may have to see here. Let's see if I can even get all these pictures on my layout. So I know I want that one of my daughter and myself. I definitely want this one of my son and my grandbaby. Oh, I think I can. So my son and my grandbaby there. Oh yeah, I can get them all on here. Okay. Alright, so let's put this one here. So I trimmed all these to begin with, so then I just looked to see how big my picture is. This one's 3 1/4 by a little under 5, so we're going to go 4 by a little over 5, and that'll be this one. Now, some of these I'm doing straight, and then I have my triple punch here for some curved ones. So this one here is almost 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Oh, that one's almost 5.5, so that's perfect. What did I say that one was? 2 3/4, so 3. Let's make this one round. So you just take this triple punch and put the corners in all the way. And then do the same to your cardstock. And then you can just layer that on your cardstock now. Now I think I want the last one I have. No, I got 2 more. So let's see, these guys are going to go over here, so I need another jade one with this one. So this one is 3 1/4 by 5. And I'm going to go ahead and round this one because the ones I have over there, I have 2. Make sure I got that in there squared. Oh, see, I didn't get that one. If you don't get it in there square, then it gives you funkiness. So one nice thing with family photos, they don't have to be perfect because they're for you. Now see, I think so this, look, that jade almost fits perfect. So if you have something like that one that fits really good, I can just put it on here and then line it up on the paper. And then I can just trim it like that. All right, now, so what I can do now is take, so this one here, let's work with this page, okay? So I'm going to, because I want to cover up this line down here, all right, so I have this big line here. I'm going to take this really tall picture and I'm going to put it over that. So because I'm going to go down here on this, I'm going to put a big piece and then some little with my Seal Plus. And I'm going to cover up most of that line with my big tall picture. All right. Now I'm going to take and see where, I think I'll go ahead and put the one of my no, I don't want that one. I like that tall, that tall. I didn't think I wanted that, but I guess I will put that one. I like me and me here, so we'll do that. Let's do this for now. Okay. All right, let me go to the second one. Okay, so I want a big picture here. Okay, with the opposite color there. I'm going to put the picture going over the line there. That uses all my photos up. All right, now let us, since we have, these are our, can you see our, so these are our pictures the way they are together in the middle there. I have this big spot here for kind of like, actually, I think what we'll do is put it together this way. This is going to be how it's going to lay in my book. So this can be our title. So I think I like this. My love is for you is bigger than the ocean. Okay. So let's take that. And we're going to, I got some rectangles here. I think that'll fit there, so let's stamp that in Calypso Coral. Matches my shirt in the picture. And then we will put it behind. let's do the "You're Kind of a Big Deal." Make that an even 3-3. We're going to put this right even up here on the top. And then I got here, so here I got a whole bunch of the stamps in the stamp set, and we're going to just add some of the coral. Go on this side. Now here, I want to take the Misty Moonlight, okay, so can you see it? I'm gonna So I took the fishies and went clear across. Now I'm going to take my turtle, which apparently doesn't go the same direction as the fish. That's interesting. I guess he's going to have to swim the different direction, I guess. And then I had some here they are. These are from the DSP. And I'm going to add that whale there. And let's add one of the whale here. And here's one that I have in some cardstock. I think I'll add him over here. So I always keep extras. Okay. And I even have a little extra water spout. So like this little guy here, we can put water spout. And okay, so I have some seahorses too. So I did want to put the seahorses. Let's put the seahorses over here. I wanted 3 because I think the seahorses ought to go into. Let's put 1 seahorse. Okay. Then I could, yeah, I got sequences, but I don't think we will do that. I don't know if I should. I feel like I need to put some more coral right here. I feel like I need some. Coral on that side. Okay. So I will take a photo to put so you can see it together, because I can't do it very well in this video. But that is my scrapbook page layout. So I know this is kind of lengthy, but I hope you enjoyed the process. And check out my card class for using the stamp set right now. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.